Brooklyn bloodlines, Anthony Rizzo. Some guys chase rackets in the street. Anthony Rizzo chased him under the lights. He wasn't the kind of wise guy who broke bones in alleys. He broke contracts in boardrooms, flipped dreams into dollar signs. If Brooklyn had a showman gangster, it was Rizzo. He grew up hustling the back rooms of Vegas and Atlantic City, watching high rollers burn fortunes while the house always won. Rizzo took notes. The games weren't about luck, they were about control. By the time he hit Brooklyn, he wasn't playing for scraps. He came for the stage itself. That's how Kno Evil Productions was born, a record label dressed up like a family business. Flashy logos, glossy posters, young artists with stars in their eyes. But behind the smoke machines and the champagne, it was the same old mob story. Contracts soaked in blood, talent treated like earners, and every penny funneled back into Rizzo's pocket. Flashback, a dim club in Queens, a kid rapping with a voice like thunder. Rizzo sitting in the back with a cigar, nodding slow. He claps once. The room goes quiet. "You want a career, kid? Sign here." The kid don't know it yet, but he ain't signing for music. He's signing his soul. Flash, Rizzo sliding into a leather booth across from Goku D'Angelo, the two of them smiling like friends while their eyes say something else. Deals are made, drinks are poured, but nobody trusts anybody at that table. Anthony Rizzo ain't motivated by loyalty or tradition. He's a gambler who always bets on himself. Music's just his racket, the stage just another corner to own. Every artist he signs, every show he books, it's all bricks in the empire he's building in Brooklyn. He's not the wolf, he's not the devil, he's something slipperier, a businessman who sells dreams and pockets souls. And in Season 2, when the wolves and devils start taking bites, Rizzo's betting big that his stage is the one everybody's gonna bleed on. Brooklyn Bloodlines, Season 2, coming soon.
Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree.
The Mind of a Dawn, the psychological empire of Vito Corleone. The day of the wedding. You ever notice how power never shouts? Nah, it whispers. It sits back, smokes a cigar, and lets the room come to it. That's Vito Corleone, the man who redefined power, not with violence, but with patience. He ain't just a movie character, he's a philosophy. The Godfather is psychology in a tuxedo, baby. And today we're gonna peel back that orange, layer by layer, and see what really made this man tick. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. That's not just a line, that's a ritual, a contract between desperation and authority. And the Dawn, he don't flinch, he don't threaten. He just listens, because listening, real listening, is the first move in domination. Respect before fear. Every empire starts with one rule: make 'em respect you before they ever fear you. The streets ran on favors. A favor owed is a chain stronger than iron. Vito Corleone built his world not by pulling triggers, but by pulling strings. You come to him with a problem, he solves it, but from that day on, you belong to him. That's not violence, sweetheart. That's social psychology. He don't raise his voice, he don't have to. Because silence makes men nervous. They fill it with their own guilt, their own fear. That's control, and Vito mastered it. And that's how the Don ran his family. Not like a dictator, but like a patriarch. You don't cross him because you love him, not 'cause you fear him. And that's what makes him deadly. The boy from Corleone. But let's rewind, yeah? Before the suits, before the empire. Back to Corleone, Sicily. A small village, a funeral. The boy Vito Andolini watching his father get shot for speaking out. Then his brother, then his mother. Trauma carves deep, kid. When the world takes everything from you, you learn to take control or die trying. He lands at Ellis Island, nameless. The clerk asks, "Name?" He don't understand. They write down the only thing they know, Vito Corleone. And just like that, a myth is born. Psychologically, we see his transformation, from victim to controller, from fear to structure, from boy of chaos to architect of order. That's the moment the Don's mind was forged. No one was ever going to take from him again. Not his name, not his family, not his peace. The strategist. By the time he's a man, Vito's already learned the art of invisible power. He takes down Don Fanucci with a towel, a revolver, and a whisper. Not for revenge, but for balance, he removes chaos to restore order. See, violence for Vito wasn't an impulse, it was a tool. He don't run the family like a gang. He runs it like a business. Delegation, diplomacy, silence, precision. The man could have run IBM if he wasn't running rackets. CEOs, generals, even popes, all using the same psychological patterns. Calm dominance, strategic empathy, emotional control. He never let anger do the talking. That's why he outlived the hotheads. He knew power's not about being feared. It's about making fear work for you. The father and the fall. But here's the twist, kids. The Don's greatest strength became his greatest curse, his family. Every father wants his sons to do better, but in this world, better means bloodier. Sonny's rage, Fredo's weakness, Michael's coldness. Each son was a reflection of Vito's different instincts. Sonny, the fire. Fredo, the softness. Michael, the mind. He built them to lead, but none of them knew how to love the way he did. They inherited his empire, not his wisdom. The Don wanted peace. His sons brought war. The art of silence. Listen close. Power ain't in the words. It's in the pause between them. The Don used silence like a knife. He let men talk themselves into mistakes. He let them sweat before the verdict. His use of nonverbal dominance, body language, tone, pacing. In real psychology, it's called slow assertive control. In street terms, you speak fast when you're scared. He never was. Lucky Luciano, Frank Costello, real-life Dons who shared the same philosophy. Order before chaos, diplomacy before bullets. That's the genius of Vito Corleone. He's not the monster in the story. He's the mirror. He shows us what happens when love and control become the same thing. The orange and the orchard. After all the wars, all the funerals, all the favors, he dies in peace. Not in a shootout, not in a cell, in his garden, among the oranges. It's poetic, really. A man who ruled the underworld by night and died a father by day. The Don's gone, but his ghost never left us. Every boardroom, every negotiation, every man who lowers his voice instead of raising it, he's channeling Corleone. The lesson of the Don. In the end, kids, The Godfather ain't about crime. It's about life. about control, respect, and the cost of peace. Vito Corleone ain't the villain, he's the blueprint. He shows us that power without honor is chaos, and family without love is war. If you made it this far, you're one of us now. Go hit that subscribe, ring the bell, and pour yourself a drink. 'Cause in Bambi's Pizzaverse, we don't just tell stories, we study 'em like crime scenes. From gangsters to ghosts, from loyalty to legacy. We keep the code alive, one story at a time. This was the mind of a Don. Stay sharp, stay loyal, and never go against the family. Thanks for watching.
Today I decided to not give you bitches a second of time for the rest of my life. I'll be goddamned if I put in the work and I don't get the credit to fucking suffice. I've been too humble too much of my life, cutting them off so I'm measuring twice. Cause this time I mean it, I'm still fucking bleeding. Bitch, there was better way to hand me the knife. Like poor little Snowy, Bodie is on me. Half of these idiots dumb as a brick. Swear I won't use it when all up on YouTube. I aim with a 45 fucking intense. Imagine if my stolen whip with a 10. Imagine if I finally wanted to quit. Imagine if this industry took the life out of bitch and all I got is fucking revenge. Who would I ride on if I'm about to call it? I think my fans know a couple of names. I know some 5-figure checks that I've written and can't say a word cause I bitch NDA'd. Call on my lawyers cause I keep them paid, but this ain't some shit that my lawyers could save. Cause if I do go out, I'm going out strong and I'll leave y'all a note with the key to the safe. That all of the friends that I lost that was talking shit all on the net, all of apologize, all of them know that I fucking invented, I'll never forget. I never went out in public to vent, I know exactly what I represent. And any little bitch that was that quick to switch up, all of you deserve what the fuck you gon' get. How does it feel when you look at your fans and you know that you'll lose them if I ever talk? If I ever pull up receipts of some video, shorty, I bet you piss in your drawers. Oh, you little bitch ass, silly never shit ass, fickle ass, flip flop, blind ass hoe. You should thank God with like every breath that I ain't talk my shit cause I stuck to the code. But ain't I hit you up directly, tell you that you best be treading real carefully, bitch. Bitch, don't you forget we still got a debt. See, I'ma collect my shit. If you got a question, I got an answer. Ain't I keep the same line? All that boo-hoo shit on the net was a clout chase. Them lies are so tight. Yo, I just noticed everybody that don't fuck with me fucks with each other. It's like a fucking union of dumbass people. Hey, but I'm coming back for my money though, I'm not playing, bitch.